Topics you need to know. You need to know about accessibility and as well as health and safety, social media, copyright, security and passwords, as well as data protection. I'd probably look at GDPR in regards to that as well. So we're going to look at the additional topics you need to know for the ICT Functional Skills exam. And these are usually the last few questions in the exam, but it does depend on the awarding body. The first thing may seem quite obvious, but you need to check how many marks each question is worth. And then for these additional questions, provide the answers accordingly. So if it has 2 marks, then it warrants 2 clear and different examples, so it demonstrates your wider understanding. Where possible, give a clear workplace example, but if you're an IT or an ICT student, don't overcomplicate the question. This is a functional skills level 2 tutor is going to mark this, so they're not going to have some of the in-depth knowledge that you may have. When it comes to accessibility, there are options to change computer settings, whether it be operating system or specific software features, and then people can adapt devices for their individual requirements. To give an example, some people require a larger font and icons, and this can be done via the operating system. Text readers, in each software, device, etc., can help, as well as different coloured backgrounds. It does depend on the user's needs, and some people will buy specific hardware to help them as well, whether it's a larger keyboard, different type of mouse, and overlays for their screen. Health and safety in regards to ICT. People are generally encouraged to take time to set themselves up in a new workspace, and then plan their workload accordingly, so allowing for breaks. And this can incorporate stretching, getting up for drinks, changing from paper to screen work. So the sort of things you need to think about when you're answering these questions is the desk space, posture, screen and eye level, taking breaks, room lighting, and a few other things like foot rests as well. Now, social media, in regards to functional skills ICT, covers things like online activity and actions that can be seen by many people because it's in a wider social media. Don't post things about other people that is in poor taste. Be careful about pictures you post of yourself and others. Do you want your friends, family, employers and the world to see these? To stay safe online, report bullies, set secure settings and create private lists. Avoiding posting too much personal information about yourself, especially telling people when you're going on holiday. Copyright. Creators often protect their work, and it allows them to receive payment for the time and effort they've put into something. And you need to consider that in regards to copyright and taking material from other people. Are they allowing that? Are they happy for you to do that? Protected digital media includes ebooks, music, video files and films, pictures, photos, and much more content. Some sites intentionally protect their content as well as include a copyright notice. So you may find when you go to right click and save an image on the internet, the option isn't there, so they've specifically put that copyright protection on there. Security, things you need to know for the exam. Some digital attacks have no agenda than to disrupt and be malicious, whereas others have a more damaging intent. Skilled hackers often go after personal information or shut services down, preventing a business from being able to operate. You can help keep your business secure by only opening emails and attachments and click links where you're sure you know what they are and that they're safe. Virus check any devices you attach into your computer first before using them, and keep your antivirus up to date. Now, the keywords you need to know for these type of questions are viruses, spyware, adware, malicious software, trojans, firewall, phishing, antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware, worms, hacking, denial of service, and a newer one called ransomware. Things you need to know about passwords, and these questions can come up. So, websites often prompt you to use a secure password. And secure passwords can include and should mix, where possible, numbers, symbols, upper and lowercase letters. Avoid using words and prompts that others might easily guess, so if that information was on your social media accounts. And then also change your passwords regularly. Don't save any login details on public computers or share your personal passwords with anyone. On data protection, you've also heard of GDPR recently and all the changes in regards to that. Keep information secure and don't share information or passwords with others that don't have access to it. Don't leave private information around, lock it away, and don't leave your screen logged in and unattended. Lock it using Control, Alt and Delete. Think about who else can see your screen. Encrypt and password protect devices that hold personal information, especially if you're travelling with devices. And email protected information and passwords should be sent separately. So if you're sending a file to somebody that's protected, don't include the password in the same email. Practice task. Research each of the covered areas, noting down some examples related to your workplace. I'd probably focus on the areas you're less familiar with as well beforehand. And over the next few weeks, look out for news related to the mentioned topics. This will help you give context and think of further examples.